بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. When we are very young, in our childhood, in our infancy, we find a very close attachment with our parents. Go back a few years and think about the closeness that you all had with your parents. And look around you and see a teenager and the connection that he has with his father, and look at a child, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, the connection that this child has with his father. When they come to the masjid, at the age of 5, 6, 7, the children are normally seen coming to the masjid with the fathers, sitting with the fathers, leaving with the fathers. And it's not because they have been instructed to do this. It is because they have an attachment towards the father. They're talking with their friends, but as soon as they see the father going, they will start walking with the father. So there is that special attachment that they have with the father. And same with the mother. But the same child, when it reaches its teens, mid-teens, late teens, it's coming to the same masjid. The father is coming to the same masjid. But both of them are coming separately. They will not come together. Both of them are leaving separately. Both of them will not sit close by to each other. Despite having no tensions in the home, if you see them in the masjid, you will seldom find them smiling at each other or talking to each other. And the same scenario takes place with teachers and with Shaikh also. When the student is studying with the teacher, then he loves his teacher, he is close to teacher, he finds an attachment with the teacher. But after he graduates, it changes. Why does this happen? Why does this happen? This did not used to happen in the old days. Why does it happen now? The reason for this is that it is human nature that when you distance yourself from somebody physically, then the love decreases. If you do not sit with somebody, if you do not interact with somebody on a regular basis, then the love decreases. When we travel abroad, leave our parents, our wives, our children behind, what happens the very first day? We remember our parents very much, because the attachment is there. Second day it's less, third day it's even more less, fourth day it's even more less. And if somebody spends a few years like this, away from the wife, away from the children, away from the parents, away from the friends, then this person will find no love whatsoever in the heart for these individuals. There are so many people who complain and say that I have no feeling for my husband. The husband says the same thing, I have no feeling for my wife. Why? Because the husband has left the wife and has gone into another country, and it's been 10 years he hasn't come back, so they haven't seen each other. When we meet somebody for the very first time, there is not much inclination, but you carry on meeting that same person. How do we make friendship with each other? How does somebody set in your heart? Because of the continuity in meeting each other. So we continue to meet somebody and we see qualities in them which we appreciate, and we continue to experience these qualities. We continue to see this person, meet this person, sit with this person, so his love sets in our hearts. When people fall in love with girls, how do they fall in love with girls? Many people, many Muslims, they don't want to commit this sin, but they find themselves in this scenario that I am in love with this girl. They come for cures, spiritual cures. How do they fall in love with girls? They work in an environment where they come in touch with these girls on a daily basis, and according to their thinking, they may see certain qualities in these girls. That quality attracts them, so they continue to appreciate these qualities on a daily basis. They continue to hang around with these individuals on a daily basis, so this company brings their hearts together. So when we spend a lot of time together with somebody, that strengthens the love in the hearts, that brings the hearts together. And when we separate from each other, that takes away the love. This separation takes away the love. That's why if somebody passes away, if somebody dies, then after 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, that grief will remain no more. And after a few years, you will continually forget that person. The very first day you buried that person, you will remember that person 24 hours. You will see that person in dream as well. After 1 week, now and then. After 1 month, only sometimes. And after 3-4 months, once in a while. Once in a month or once in a week. And even when you remember that person, you do not find the pain. No pain. So this is the reason. When we are young, our company is our parents. So we find a lot of attachment towards our parents. And as we grow older and we become independent of our parents, we do not sit in the company of our parents. And we detach ourselves from the company of our parents. And because we detach ourselves from the company of our parents, then the love of those individuals set in our hearts with whom we are spending a lot of time. So friends occupy the place in our heart, and our friends push away our parents from our hearts. Then we get married. So the wife and thereafter the children occupy our time. Our company is mostly with our wife, our children. So they push away the love that we have for our friends. Those people who get married and after getting married they settle down with their families, then they have no time for their friends. That love is pushed away. The parents' love was pushed out right from the beginning. And if somebody has no friends, then after he gets married and he spends so much time with his family, with his wife and with his children, that he has no time to sit with the family. And as soon as the interaction stops, then you become strangers for each other. Even if you separate from your wife for about a year or a year and a half or 2 years, the very first time you meet, you will see each other as strangers. You'll find it odd to communicate with each other, to interact with each other. So it is important that we continue to interact with our parents and give them quality time. what happens in this day and age? In this day and age, we have no time for our parents. We have time for friends, we have time for family, everybody, but no time for our parents. And we have a fixed routine. Every Saturday evening, food with parents. Every Sunday afternoon, parents will come to my house or I will go to parents' house. And even then, because it's a get-together, all brothers, all sisters, a fixed time to meet with the parents on Saturday evening. So we spend all the time with our brothers and our sisters and our brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws talking about this and that. We haven't got time for parents. The parents are just sitting there in the corner watching the whole show. And only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows how much hurt they feel in their hearts. And then we expect to become successful in this world and the hereafter. No, that can never happen. That can never happen. So I appeal to all my young friends to take out quality time for parents. You should go to visit your parents individually. It should not be as a family all the time. It should not be customary. I want to go and visit my father today. I want to sit down with him on his own. Give him the opportunity to talk to me heart to heart. It's possible that he may want to discuss something with me. It is possible that something is bothering him and he can't speak to anybody except me. But the way we behave with our parents is that the parents don't have confidence in us. So they have to look for other shoulders to cry on. Why? Why should our father need to talk to somebody else when we are alive? Why should our mother need to talk to a stranger about her problem? Why can't she or he talk to us? If our parents need to talk to somebody else, they are not the problem, we are the problem. We have created an environment whereby they don't have confidence in us. They feel that we are ignoring them. They feel that we have no love for them. They feel that we don't look after them. It's not their psychological problem. Normally that's what we say. It's psyche. That's how he feels. I'm always there for him. Yes, you're always there. But do you show him that you're always there? You're always there. You tell him that, Dad, whenever you want me, call me. Just saying that is not enough. Practically show him that you are always there. Give time. Time to your... Even if your wife complains, those people who have obligations towards their friends, even if the wife complains, they don't bother. They must go and visit their friend circle. But when it comes to father, when it comes to mother, the wife complains, if I go to them, I will have a family problem. It's not that we are worried about family problems. It is because we do not have that love and respect for parents that we are supposed to have. And we will do bad to ourselves in this world and the hereafter. And the way we will treat our parents, in the exactly same way, in fact, more worse, our children will treat us. So if we are kind to our parents, we will be doing good, not only to our parents, but to ourselves as well. And their dua, their prayers for us will grant us salvation in the hereafter, success in this world. So I always say there are three groups of people whose rights should be very carefully safeguarded. Your parents, because if the parents were not there, you would not have come into existence. It is Allah who creates, but parents are the means. Number two, your teachers. If your teachers were not there, you would have remained ignorant. And number three, your Shaikh. If he was not there, you would have remained astray. It is because of your Shaikh that you are on the straight path. It is because of your teachers that you have ilm. And it is because of your parents that you exist. These three are very, very important. Those people who safeguard the rights of these three groups, that person will surely see success in this world and in the hereafter. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Sallallahu ala nabiyyina wa ala alihi wa sahbihi.